Hello, everybody, and today we're going to be playing some Warp's Edge by Scott Alms, who did I think it was the Tiny Epic games. I think that's where I know him from. This is part of the Solo Hero series. It's pretty small, just a little bit bigger than the head. It's small enough to take away, put in your bag. It's a good one-player game for when you're not around. So I'm going to get straight into things. This is today's game. I am playing in the Titan. The Titan, it tells you your loadout for your special power ups. This ship is not agile, so targets require one extra maneuver to evade, which is awful, especially when I'm against this. But I have got quite a chunky hull, and we can hold 4 things in our hold. Have not been very successful in this matchup, if I'm honest. Our starting loadout is here. All the ones, this is the supply. I'll just show you, it's just off screen. It comes with a funky dashboard. All these tokens, it's a bag building game. You basically are awarded these for defeating enemies. And this is the starting supply. For this ship, it starts with a rupture, which allows you to pick up some extra tokens. All the ones with the white border you have for every game. So they go into your bag, in your bag builder. See what we do. These are the power-ups. So as you can see, they're absolutely stacked. I'm playing this today. I'm using the Anomaly expansion, I think it's called. So if any of the components for that come into play, I'll let you know. For Warp 1, each warp, it's like this is like one of those sort of like space shoot 'em up boss battlers. So if you can imagine those 80s coin-op games where you'd two-dimensionally be going up the screen and all the different alien craft would be coming, then you got the boss at the end. It's like that. So for the first warp, these are the warps. We get to choose either Dazzling Flare, so we can evade an enemy but not gain its a reward. That's quite good later on. Sorry, I realised that was off screen. Or Crumbling Past, choose an anomaly token from your bag and return it to the bag. Well, that's quite bad, quite good, I suppose. If we get any of those anomaly tokens, but we don't know if we will. So I think I am going to go with. Well, I think I'll take that just in case. I don't know whether or not we'll need it. But I suppose it'll be good to have because anomaly tokens, when you earn them, are pretty good. You get a bonus, but when they come out of your bag, they do bad things. Okay, so that's that. I've got this. So next, the ships. All of them have their own. Let's talk about the Hydra for a second. So you can see there are 3 sections to the Hydra. That's a little bit dusty, the Hydra. So this one, repairing my shields, basically cost extra. Well, instead of 1 energy for 2 shields, it's 1 energy for 1 shield. Then we have the center bit, which shoots at us. It's going to do 2 damage. Oh, there it is, 2 damage. And then the arm means that level 1 enemies require 1 extra laser to defeat. So we're going to need an extra laser and an extra maneuver. You'll see about that in a second. So this one isn't guarded, so we can attack it at any time we want, which is quite different to some of the other ships where you have to defend. You have to defeat the fleet before you can fight the Hydra. But it's going to be attacking us right from the beginning as well. So it can attack and be attacked every turn. We need to assign 4 maneuver tokens to this arm to disable it, 7 lasers here, and 6 energy here. I'm not confident, but we'll see how we get on. So it tells us here that the deck setup is 4 level 1, 4 level 2, 4 level 3. So the enemies, as you can see, there are lots of those. The yellow are level 1. Oh, let's just split those out. and then level 2 and level 3. So you do your level 3 first. You give them a shuffle up, check them on camera, and then you're going to draw 4 of those fellas, put those back in the box. Then your level 2s. Finally, your level 1s. This is only supposed to be difficulty 2, this ship. I really struggle. I don't know if it's just because the Titan doesn't do well against it, because you're having to pay the extra for both things. But I really struggle. Anyway, let's see how we get on today. We do that, and we draw our first 5 tokens. Okay, so full disclosure, I messed up in that playthrough. I finished it really fast, did really well, but there was a key mistake I made, and during the editing, I realised. So I've brought it back to the beginning. I've reset things, and we're going to give it another go, because I thought about leaving it there and just putting a bit of text saying I should have done this, but to be honest, it made the game a lot easier. So I think let's do it right. So apologies if the camera's not quite the same. I've just had to set it up in a bit of a hurry. Right then, so next thing's next. We draw 5 tokens. And there we go. And then we check out what our starting foes are. We have a mercenary, a reaver, a glitch. Let's move things slightly over. Better use of space and all that. Okay, so anatomy of a card. I think I skipped that. So anatomy of a card. For the Viper, it takes 2 lasers to defeat, or 2 maneuvers. The rewards are what's located beneath. Shows it's level 1. That's its race. That's its title. If there's any special rules, it's written here. That's the damage it does to us. We'll see what's what as we go through. So this should take 2 maneuvers to avoid and to defeat. However, because we're in the Titan, it's going to take 3. Again, it should take 2 lasers, but because of this, the Hydra, it's going to take 3. Makes things a bit harder. Although I did realise I'd been playing things slightly wrong, and I'd been diddling myself in previous playthroughs. So hopefully we find the happy balance here between mistakes leading to advantage or disadvantage. You know, we live and we learn. Anyway, here we go. This is what we're starting with. Right, so we need to try to minimize the damage we're going to get. So I would like to, first of all, let's shoot the Hydra. So that is going to stop it because it'll be stunned. It'll stop it doing the attack there. Then we will go for... So this one, the Reaver says, at the end of each turn, discard laser tokens on this enemy. That's pretty rubbish. It means we have to put 4 onto it for us to defeat it. The glitch says, when it attacks, gain an anomaly token. So we don't want either of those doing anything. So let's dodge both of those. Then there's 2 left. We'll stick an energy laser on there. Think, will we? No. In fact, I'm going to take a hit early. We'll put 2 on that, and we're going to put this energy in our hole. The reason for this is that whenever you lose shields, you have to discard a token from here and take it out of the game, a spent token. So I think losing my shields early now whilst I've got nothing in there, is worthwhile. So I've done that. Then these all move to the top because they stay in play until the end of the warp. So I've got until the end of this warp, which is basically when we run out of tokens in the bag, to add 5 more damage onto that mothership. These go up, so we need 1 more on the glitch, and we need 2 more on the Reaver. We draw up our next 5 cards, our next 5 tokens. We really want the Rupture. 1, 2. Oh, and it's the 1 token we don't bloody draw. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Okay. So, we're in a bad place now. We're going to take some damage this turn, I think. Let's try and minimize our... We've not built our bag. We've done nothing. Yeah, it's been a poor show. If we put that onto there, it'll at least get rid of the glitch. And because we get rid of the glitch, we gain 1 energy. So we take an energy and we pop it into our bag. Unfortunately, that's only 2 tokens in there. We need 5 for another round. I mean, we could spend this to buy more, actually. Oh yeah, we could do that. Would quite like to buy a Rupture token, another one though, with this energy. Right, well, we don't want to take damage from that. We don't want to take damage from that. And we've got this. So we could spend this to buy ourselves... How many's in here? We've got 2 in there, so we could buy 3 tokens, which means we'd get another round. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll buy 1 laser, 1 laser, and 1 laser? Because that'd mean then we could destroy that middle bit. So we can get 2 1s and a 2. Okay. Then they attack. Unfortunately, well, that's stunned. This is stunned, but they're not. So we're going to take 2 damage. This goes to the top. Oh, we do our thingy first. We draw our 5. Then we draw our next next enemy out, and it's a Shade. When this enemy is in play, all tokens cost 1 extra energy to buy. Oof. Crikey. So anyway, we've got 4 on there. I think we just go 5, 6, 7, and boom, that's done. 1 less thing to worry about. I've done it. You can't stop me. Nobody can stop me. Wild. Okay. And then I've got 1 energy, a Rupture. Now the Rupture, I can take it out of the game and take 4 level 1 tokens. So let's see which tokens would be the best. I think, based on what's in front of me, this one, it says at the end of each turn, discard all laser tokens from this enemy. That one's back to the beginning. We're going to take a bit of a thumping here. I think next we need outmaneuver. So I think I'm going to buy outmaneuver tokens with it. So I'm going to take it out of the game. And I'm going to get 1, 2 outmaneuver tokens come into hand. And then I'm going to buy 2 energy. And then I'm going to spend that 3 energy to buy another Rupture token. which goes into the bag. And then I've got 2 outmaneuvers and a laser. So I can go 1, 1. In fact, look at this. I can go 1. I need 1 more because it's got 2 on it, which will put 3 on it, which will take this Reaver out. The reward is draw 3 tokens from the bag. So, just bought myself a Rupture, haven't I? So my Rupture comes out, and I can spend it, take it out of the game, and I can get 4 tokens again. So we go for all the outmaneuvers. I mean, I could get 4 outmaneuvers and just go boom straight onto there. Seems a bit excessive, though. Let's do it, though. We'll get 4 outmaneuvers. And then we can go... Stop that with that. Could just take it out. And we'll only take 2 damage. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Or do you think we need an extra one? Because I think we need an extra one because it says targets require an extra maneuver to evade. So why don't we go 1 dodge, 1 dodge. That's already stunned. So we could go 2 dodge, 3 dodge. We'll get our level 2 laser, add it to our bag. So that's destroyed. These are both stunned, so they don't attack. I go to pull 5 tokens. I can't get 5 tokens, so the warp ends. When the warp ends, I take all of the tokens that are in play. I add them to my bag. Oh, that was a little good combo. I liked that. That stays there. We stay where we are. The warp number moves up to 2. The discard pile and the active enemies get shuffled together, put back on the top, intensifying the threat. And then we get a level 2 upgrade, and we can have Explosive Rhythm, which is we can activate it with 2 energy. Tokens we gain from evade rewards go straight into our pool. Well, we've just bought a lot of evade tokens. Or a palm device, choose 1 token from your pool, remove it from the game, and gain a token. Ooh. We'll take that. Okay, so there's our active upgrades. Draw our 5 tokens. We've got a hefty bag now. Okay. And we see what we're against. We've got the glitch, the mercenary, the Reaver. Oh, there we go. We got lucky. Right then, so, and it starts again. What to? Basically, we have to destroy the Hydra by the end of warp 4. This one has 4 warps. And that is how it works. Okay, so I didn't mention, I don't think I've mentioned in this iteration of my playthrough, this here, this symbol, is the race of the aliens. So certain higher level ships have bonuses based on synergies with other ships. Plus, there's a campaign mode in the rulebook where you place certain bad guys using certain ships which are affiliated to them, to their race, I suppose. I've not played it yet, but if this works, then maybe we'll give it a go. If it's watchable. It's not very cinematic, but I enjoy it. Anyway, I'm waffling. So what we're going to do, at least we don't have to worry about damage coming from this anymore. So we could insta-kill this with these two. It's not ideal, though. So I really need to start putting them on there. I like the idea of the palm device. Why don't I energize that? And I can switch a level 1 laser. I've exhausted it, which means it's been used, and I'll switch this laser. It says remove it from the gain and gain a token. Let's go for another one of those ruptures. I do like those ruptures. And it doesn't say to put it in your bag. It says gain a token from the supply. So we'll then use that, take it out of the game, and let's just go wild. Get 4 more of those bad boys. In fact, I don't need 4. Oh yeah, I do. Let's just do it. Let's go wild. So I'm going to ditch 4 straight on there. Boom. Get wrecked. Okay. So I need 6 energy to defeat the last section. Now what needs gone out of here? We'll dodge there. We'll dodge that. Oh no, that's a laser. We will... We'll dodge that one, and we'll laser that one. Then we'll take a damage from that one. These move up. And we draw. This is like my 5th game of this today now. I got absolutely smashed the 4th game. The 3rd one I played wrong and won really quick. And then this, I think I've got everything right. Okay, so we need to start thinking about energy in there, but I think I'll wait until next go for that. I don't know how much energy I've got in my bag, and I don't want to start committing it to it now. Right, so we can destroy that because that arm's no longer working, so it does only take us 2. Which gives us an outmaneuver token into our bag, because we clearly need those. And then we can outmaneuver. Oh, I'm putting them at the wrong end. Outmaneuver, outmaneuver. Shoot that for 2, which kills it and gives us a level 1 energy into our bag. And I'm going to put this energy in my hold. Everything was stunned. We get to draw again. Okay. So then we draw 2 more of these. Oh, we've got a shade and a vengeance. So the shade is all tokens are now costing an extra energy to buy. This enemy deals 1 damage. If stunned, the enemy deals 3 damage instead. Oh, so we don't want to stun it. Just kill it, I suppose. I think we'll just take the 1 damage from it. That makes more sense, doesn't it? So here, we can get rid of that with one, or right, we'll get rid of that with one, which will allow us to draw three from our bag. Okay. Look at that. We could. Well, I've got no ruptures left. I was going to say I could buy a rupture, but there's only 3 in the game. For good reason. Right, so we could dodge that, which would give us an E. In this game, for us, the E token is entrap. Add 1 enemy to the next empty slot on the row. If there are no empty slots, add it to the end. Gain a value 2 laser from the supply and assign it to that enemy. Don't know if that's a good deal. I've still got another round. I've still got at least 5. Okay. Just leave that. I ignore it for now. So I'm going to get rid of that, which gives me a level 2 laser into the bag. And then I'm going to get rid of that, which gives me a level 2 energy into the bag. This is going to do a damage, which I'm happy with. Don't think I've got enough energy in there to kill this. I've got 3 there, though. I'm going to put these 4 into here, into my hold. The Titan's got a big hold. This is going to do a damage. Stump. Stump. That is a sound effect for you. Right, I'm going to do these one at a time because I don't want to see what they are at all. Oh, I think we might have it. So, I think we might have it. Yes, we do. In fact, look at this. We can go 2, 3, 4. Oh no, these have to come out next. See if this does anything janky. There might be a special one. Oh, first level 3. So we've got a Berserk. They can't be stunned by lasers. That one deals 1 damage. If stunned, it does 3. That one just does a flat 3. That's brutal, isn't it? And then Chaos. When this enemy attacks, choose 1 token assigned to any target and remove it from the game. Oofed. That's pretty brutal as well. But it doesn't matter because we can spend our 4, just get rid of that, which gives us a level 3 laser, just for giggles, like, into the bag. And that was just because it looked funny. There's 3 energy. And there's another 3 energy. That's 6. And that takes out the Hydra. So, yeah, that worked pretty well. It was fast. Let's see. It was quick. It's good fun. It is only a level 2. Now I've realised that those ruptures, what I'd been doing was the rupture tokens, which are totally busted. I'd been getting my 4 tokens and putting them in my bag. I didn't realise you could put them into your active play pool, which is just so much stronger. Which meant that, yeah, things have gone better. And then when I made the mistake, I bought a rupture token and immediately spent it rather than putting it in my bag, so it was over like really quick. Although this was really quick as well. But anyway, I hope you like that. If you'd like to see me fight, I don't know, this was difficulty 2. If you want to see me fight one of the big boys, let me know. See how the Titan does, or even if you want to see me do the campaign, be willing to give it a go. If I don't know, even if just 3 people say commented. We don't have many supporters, so that could take months, years even. But it's going nowhere. It's one of my favourite games. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you soon.